Shopping in the dairy section, you may notice regular milk's on sale, but then you might see organic hormone-free milk advertised at twice the price. The cost for a gallon of organic sometimes climbing above $7. So the question is, why is it more expensive? And might it be worth the extra $2 or $3 a gallon to buy organic? Our nutrition coach, registered dietitian Suzanne Farrell, back with us this morning. Always good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So I guess the simple question is we look at the milk, they both come in cartons, they have cows on them, they all look the same, but
Yeah.
there clearly is a difference.
Okay, so here's the deal. When it comes to nutritional composition, when it comes to the quality, and when it comes to the safety, they're virtually the same.
Milk is milk.
Milk is milk.
Okay.
The differences are this. To be certified organic, there's about 4 criteria that has to be met. The first is the cows cannot have been given the growth hormone, RBST.
Right.
Okay. I am seeing on the grocery store shelves, it may not be certified organic, but many of the milks, including the local, are not organic, but RBST, meaning they're growth hormone free. The cows have not had that,
Right.
Which is interesting. So that's the first. The cows cannot have had that growth hormone. The second is when it comes to antibiotics, on the organic farm, if a cow gets sick and is treated with antibiotics, they're not allowed back on the herd.
They move back out to
They're gone, right.
the treated cow
yes.
segment.
For
Yeah.
conventional, they get treated and they're allowed back on, but after going through rigorous testing to make sure they don't have traces of antibiotics.
So we're talking about cost. I mean, that's obviously part of the cost right there.
Yes, absolutely. And then another big part is the fact that to be certified organic, the cows have to be fed an organic diet.
Okay.
So it's just organic feed, and then they also get some pasture time. That's a criteria as well.
So people are making a decision. It's not about the money necessarily. It is about what is in their milk. That's what they want to vote on when they vote with their wallets.
Right, it's a personal choice at this point, but I think the point is that in terms of all of the 9 essential nutrients that milk has, they're in both. The quality of calcium and protein that you get are in both. So it boils down to your personal choice.
Now we're going to do a taste test in just a second
Yes.
between the organic and the non-organic, if you will, regular milk. But there are also these plant-based alternatives to
Yes.
milk, and tell us a little bit about these.
Right, so we're seeing more and more of these plant-based alternatives, and I'll tell you that the one that's most comparable to dairy is soy.
The soy milk over
yes,
here?
and that's because it's got the protein,
Right.
And it also is rich in potassium, whereas the other ones aren't necessarily rich in protein. So you have to just be careful about a couple things with the plant-based. Watch for added sugars because some of them are really sweetened. I brought unsweetened today,
Right.
but some of them are very high in added
So what are
sugars.
this? Is almond,
Yep.
hemp? What's in this one?
We've got rice milk,
Rice milk
and then coconut milk.
And they've all become more commonplace. You're starting to see more and more of these available in regular supermarkets.
Yes, and so if you want to make a substitution, just make sure that you're going with the enriched version of the
Okay.
plant-based because you want to get that calcium and vitamin D and the nutrients that are naturally found in milk.
Let's bring Vicki and Shaw in, and we're each going to take a sip of each of these. Why don't you grab that one, Vicki, and Shaw will put you on this end.
Okay.
They're only marked as A and B, and we're going to be comparing one of these, we don't know which one, to which one. So let's take a taste of A.
Okay, A.
Look, it has a vowel-like taste. It tastes like A.
Let's taste.
And then
Regular milk.
compare that to B.
Okay.
I would say there's a fractional difference to me. I would not say
Yeah.
that one jumps off the table, one versus the other. What are your notes?
I think they're both very similar. B seems just a little bit thinner. Not
I
as
found-
full-bodied.
I found
Not
B
that it's
just
a wine,
slight
but
bit thinner. Vicki?
I really thought I would tell the difference, and I honestly
can't tell the
cannot.
difference. No.
I think A is the organic,
Okay.
but they do taste very similar.
Okay.
I thought
What's
B
the
was the
answer?
I'll tell
organic.
you, A is not organic, and
All right.
B was the organic. So when you said tasted a
I
little
can't
thinner.
even judge milk unless it's
Yeah.
all over Fruit Loops. Now, you as a registered dietitian, does that make you a little sick? Don't eat Fruit Loops. All right, thank you so much, Suzanne. It's
Thank
great to
you.
see you. And you can do a taste
Yeah.
test yourself, but hopefully we helped you learn a little bit about milk this morning.